Alright, chat. It's time for us to play Slay the Princess. I have been relentlessly bullied by a lot of you to play this game. So let's play it. Hey, what's everyone? Future me here. I realized that after stream, I didn't give my thoughts on this game. So I just want to go and talk about those now. I love this game. This game was amazing. The art style is incredible. The narrative story that it is telling, where choices you make super early on, the first choice you make will impact the game until the end. It might not seem like it because it is an endless cycle, but it has impact, and that is incredible. The horror elements that I experienced not being real jump scares, but more psychological in tiny things in the scenes changing, or the music. The music was a big one for me, and I picked up on that a few times where I noticed a music shift, and it just had me in suspense, preparing for what's going to happen. And that is incredible. So much about this game I loved. I will be playing it more. Probably not on stream, but in my spare time. Just because it's a very narrative game. And I felt like on stream, I was trying to absorb everything that was being said to understand what was happening, and I wasn't talking a whole lot, which doesn't make the viewing experience great. You all might as well play the game at that point and not hear my thoughts, and you'll see that sort of in the video. But I love this game. It is easily top 15, top 10 of all the games I've ever played. Incredible. But alright, hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care, much love. Bye! My OBS hates games sometimes, so at the beginning of this, it's going to be a little weird, and in certain points, there's not much I can do. I explain it a little bit, but if the video seems weird in the beginning, it's not my fault. Blame OBS. I'm sorry. Anyways, love you all. Bye! Okay. Black Tabby Games. Okay. I won't click anything. This is a horror game and not intended for all audiences. Please visit the website at www.blacktabbygames.com if you need other specific content. Warning says the princess can flickering images as well as parallax effect that on rare occasion can cause motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces have heart and see them through. There's no premature endings, there's no wrong decisions, there's only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Uh-huh. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
I'll slay her,
it
alright.
will be the end of the world.
Oh. Well, let's see here. Explore. Into the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, there's like 80 options. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Yeah, there we go. For some reason, it hates display capture. Like some games, you have to have display capture for them to work, and other ones you have to have game capture. It's such a like wishy-washy, flippy bullshit. Okay. Yeah, it pisses me off all the time. Honestly, me personally, do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Into the world, what are you
I'm
talking
talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I don't like this narrator, because they're like, you have to kill this princess otherwise the world's gonna end. And when I'm like, okay, but what do I get out of it? They're like, you'll just have to kill her and see. But how come the princess locked away in a basement in the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm going to kill her. I'm not going to kill her. You have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? That is true.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Oh boy, already hates narrator? It's just like, it's so suspicious to me. Like, you're telling me to kill this lady who's trapped in a basement, and then tell me that, oh, there's going to be some sort of reward.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
But how can I trust you?
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
But how can the princess locked away in a basement in the world? You don't know why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Okay, what happens if she gets out?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature, and when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Okay, so he's just afraid. Okay, so let me get this straight. He wants me to kill this princess because the world, quote unquote, will end. But I don't think, what he's saying is, I don't think the world will necessarily end. Like, I think his world will end. Like, his ideology of this world currently. Not so much the actual world itself. Because what he's saying here is that people will listen to her. I think he's afraid of rallying people behind her. And then in doing so may start a war or something. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Because what if there's someone that doesn't want her to come to rule? Purely because... By the way, never finished Hollow Knight? I know. I will. Why would you be... Yeah. So, it seems like to me that she was locked away. Not because she herself is dangerous, but maybe her influence is dangerous. There's someone wanting to keep her out of the picture because they don't want her influence to usurp theirs, is what I'm gaining from this. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing the job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest
Empty
imagination.
promises, you fuck. Telling me there's going to be the greatest thing I can ever imagine, and that is a special reward specific. It's going to be death, is what it is. They're going to silence me so I can't tell people about the princess. It's all this is. This is just to keep power. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society. Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, but if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens, but a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Like you're trying to do.
The more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
You're also using honeyed words. Like, you're giving me false promises of grandeur for killing this woman and not telling me what I get in return. You're not telling me, like, any of this. Like, you're not telling me, well, why it's so bad, other than from what his own words, influence. She could influence people. And even he himself has stated he doesn't like royalty. Yeah, his whole argument is princess bad. Like, she's bad, kill her. I was like, but where's the evidence?
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
So they've set this up. I mean, obviously they've set this up for someone to come and kill her.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What if we just go in without the blade? Because we can. We can't just not take the blade. We'll take it to be safe, in case
you take the
something
blade
goes
from the
bad.
table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. Haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, what if we just talk?
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward, a relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? When you've been down here, do you know why I'm here to kill you? Yeah, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
A relationship are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
How about I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
What if I just let her free? I hate this narrator guy already. Will she end the world? That's the real question.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, what do you have any ideas besides cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.